Welcome to Bluelist TV, your 360 music channel for news, releases, live performances, and exclusive artist content. The Drop is the latest in music news and releases, and we have so many special guests and performances. Then we have Build a Beat. Build a Beat is a show where we bring on a producer and they need to build a beat in 30 minutes or less with a lot of twists. Next up, Let's Settle the Score. Tune in for ridiculous debates and friendly wagers for valueless points between BLTV producers around the best movies via their scores. Squad up. Welcome to Tryhard's Warcade, where Tryhard's Howie plays various video games with music artists. Don't miss out on our incredible shows on twitch.tv/BluelistTV.
Without a mic? Shit, I need to get a mic.
How much was this one, Jay? The one I got?
It's only $100. Yeah, it's mad cheap.
You probably write that off. Hey.
Oh, they made like a little theme song for us.
Oh, they did? That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I think we on, low-key.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, in the building. Your boy Jay Yannick is in the building. This is the first ever Who Needs Friends Twitch stream. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn the lingo. This is my first time ever being here. This is our first time ever being here. Welcome. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me show my friends in the building right now. We got Hickley in the building. Say something to the people.
What's good, peoples? What's good, friends?
Okay, and we got Steven in the building. Say what's up, Steven.
Yo, what's good? What's good, everyone?
Oh, he's so modest.
Too cool. He's too cool.
He's too cool for school right now. All right. This is Who Needs Friends. We are here on Bluelist TV. We are here to talk about fashion. Is that right, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of fashion's best. That's what they call them. The best in fashion right below me. That's Stephen Bay. We are here to talk about music. Of course, you got Bluelist TV. Of course, we're here to talk about music. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We've got music's finest. On top of me, that's Hickley in the building.
Finest. Appreciate that, bro.
Cool.
Fine. Real
Cool.
fun.
Hey, here's a little heart for you. Here's a little heart. And we've got myself, Jay Yannick. I would like to call myself a footwear connoisseur.
Sneaker aficionado?
A sneaker aficionado.
Sneakerhead.
So we're here to talk about those three things, and we need friends to join us to talk about those three things with us. So welcome to Who Needs Friends, the stream. Okay? We're going to get straight into it, and we're going to show you how this is going to go. First off, we're going to talk about collabs. We're going to talk about musical collabs. We're going to talk about fashion collabs, footwear collabs, all kind of things to tie in. The first thing I want to talk about with my guys is, that's right, the Cactus Plant Flea Market announcing a collaboration with McDonald's. Can I get a round of applause for that?
Cactus Plant, not Cactus Jack.
No, this is Cactus Plant Flea Market. I'm sure Steven is aware who they are. Please, Steven, enlighten us on your knowledge behind Cactus Plant Flea Market.
That's like that puff paint shit, low key. Like, you ever see the sweaters that just look like kind of like somebody spilled some clay on it or something?
Okay.
You have to know. You know what Cactus Flea Market
I know what
is.
the puff print is.
Okay.
Yeah, they
and
look
that's
like the main brand doing the puff print.
And that's created by, I believe, Cynthia. Is that right?
She used to intern for like Pharrell or something, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Tying in the music. So Cynthia used to intern for Pharrell back in the day and went on to do her own clothing brand called Cactus Plant Flea Market. And now she has gotten so big with this clothing brand that she's able to do a collaboration with everyone's favorite. I mean, is there anyone out there in the chat that's never had McDonald's? Please raise your hand. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever not had McDonald's in your lifetime?
That's a flex at this point. If you never had McDonald's, that's a massive flex.
That's it. That is a massive flex. That is a massive
that's
flex.
Like a huge flex.
So if you've never had McDonald's and you just live under a rock, I'm pretty sure you still know what the Golden Arches are. Now, Just 2 years ago in 2020, maybe it was 2021, please correct me if I'm wrong, Travis Scott introduced a collaboration with McDonald's. That's music. Tied in, also followed by J Balvin doing a collaboration with McDonald's. That's music again. But now we're off of music and we're on to fashion, doing a collaboration with McDonald's. The thing about this one is it's a little bit different. They brought it back to the essence of McDonald's, and they give you a kid's meal with a box and introducing limited edition toys.
Are you getting that?
Am I getting that?
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Is this the first time a designer, like not an artist, did a collab with like any fast food like restaurant?
I believe so. I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna say so. And it's fun. It's crazy that it is Cynthia with Cactus Plant Flea Market, but I really love it and I really cherish it because I love fashion. We love fashion. Now, they brought it back to the essence. This is the best part for me. They introduced the toys. I feel like I'll go to the drive-thru about 7 times and get the same toy as I did when I was younger.
Will this be available at the McDonald's?
Okay, that's another good question. Which McDonald's would we have to go to? Will this be around America? Will this be around the world? What are we gonna get for this?
I mean, was Cactus Jack around the world? No.
Cactus Jack was pretty much. I think it was.
I don't think it was.
There was.
No, but this one is like a toy. The thing about the Cactus Jack one was like that was just a burger with like bacon. It was just like a quarter pounder with bacon. And
no,
Sprite.
but he also sold outfits. Like he had.
Oh, that merch is sitting, dude. Low key, it's sitting. Like there's nobody wants that shit. Low key. Like I saw it on StockX for like less money.
I did buy a tray though. I ain't gonna
buy a tray. Did you buy the McNugget pillow?
Nah.
This is great. The branding is great. The packaging is great. There's also, it's not shown here. There is also, since you guys were talking about merch, there's also a t-shirt and a hoodie. I've heard that you'll be able to purchase that on McDonald's application. This also starts to go live on October 3rd. Put it on your calendar. But I am more so excited about the toys. Hickley, Steve, tell me what you are excited about, if anything at all. How are your feelings about this collaboration? Tell the people.
It's cool. I just like to see a designer, like just the idea of a fast food chain collabing with like a pretty high class, like hype designer. Like I've never seen that before. Me personally though, I'm probably not gonna be interested in this.
You're not gonna get a little tchotchke for your desk?
Give me the shoes, man.
Show me the shoes. Show me the shoes.
Give me the Cactus shoes. I'm cool with the toys, man. Show me the shoes, bro.
Steve, your thoughts on the Cactus Plant Flea Market McDonald's collaboration, please.
I think it's cool. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about Cactus Flea Market. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like their coolest shit has been with mostly collabs. Like I know they did Yeezy season for or some of Kanye's merch. I think for Jesus is King, they did his merch for that. And they also did some Kid Cudi merch that was super sick back in the day. But I don't know. I'm not too crazy about this one, but I do think it opens a lot of the possibilities. You know what I mean? Like Vetmont's had a runway show at McDonald's 2 years ago. And now we have Cactus Flea Market out here. So I feel like they're gonna be open towards cool designers pulling up and doing their thing. With McDonald's, which is for the people. Let's be honest here.
Got it.
You mentioning Kanye. Do we remember Kanye in the Super Bowl commercial?
Oh hell yeah! In the fucking truck. That
wasn't the rumor that he was gonna do something with McDonald's, or
no? That was just the ad that was going on. That was just the ad. The Black Rose says he's about to pull up on us. Let's continue it. Steve said something that was very, 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 very interesting. He said Kid Cudi, I believe, did merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah.
You also said Kanye did merchandise.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, I want to talk about Kendrick Lamar merchandise. Yeah. The Big Stepper. Mr. Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny himself, is back on the Big Stepper tour, and he wants to know, Are you happy for me?
Love that song.
I do love that song. I do love that song. How do we feel about this merchandise? I know a lot of people go to shows all the time, and when they go to shows, one of the best things that they want to do is walk away with a piece of merchandise to leave to remember the show. How do we feel about Kendrick Lamar's merch?
Is this gonna be just only in the show, or is it gonna be on his website too?
I'm pretty sure they'll offer it online. I'm pretty sure they will.
How do you feel like buying concert merch on the website if you didn't go to the concert?
That's a good question. I kind of feel like a magnet on my refrigerator when I didn't visit that city or state or country. I kind of feel that way.
That's the whole point.
I do.
Like, I want this, but it's just like, if I get to go to the show, then it'll just have a bit more meaning to it. But
a bit more meaning, you'll remember it. You remember, I remember I was so excited. I stood in line. I remember I went to the Madison Square Garden fashion. Was it a fashion show? Yeah, the fashion show for the Yeezy merch that was also a show at the same time where he was previewing his album at Madison Square Garden.
I remember that.
And I remember I walked in. I think that was Pablo, Life of Pablo. I walked in, and when I walked in, the line was down the block for merchandise for Pablo. I said, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to enjoy this ticket that I paid for. I'm going to go watch the show, and I'm going to go back after the show's done. Silly me.
Oh, that shit was gone, right? That shit was gone.
bro.
When I got back to the line, I waited in line, got to the front. I said, "Can I get a Pablo?" They said, "You want that one up there? That means I'm gonna have to climb up there and take it down from the top." I'm like, "You gotta do what you gotta do, baby."
Not your size.
Not my size. She wasn't going to give it to me. She wasn't going to climb to the top. It was like roped in and everything, and it was like stapled to the back. It wasn't going to happen. But she did say this. I have Donda tees, which were pictures of Kanye West's mother. So I said, hey.
The spray painted.
The spray painted one. I said, hey, I was here. I paid my ticket. I had a great time. I want something to remember this for. You think I got that t-shirt?
Knowing Jay, yeah,
I got that t-shirt. I got that t-shirt. I got that t-shirt. I got that t-shirt. So it's times like that we'll forever remember from going to a show and copying merchandise. If you want to, Hickley Steve, please tell me a time where you might have went to a show and you remember buying some merch and I was happy for you. You were happy for me. How did it feel?
Yo, low-key, what that reminds me of, Travis Scott and Virgil Abloh, Virgil, they played a show at Terminal 5, maybe like, I want to say 3 years ago, and they made a custom Off-White Champion hoodie for that show in particular, and my friend got there 5 hours in advance, just to wait in line to cop that merch, and I was able to cop a hoodie, but I flipped that shit, low-key. I was down bad, and I needed the bread, but I regret it sometimes. I really do.
Oh, we've all been there.
The worst best gamer says, I regret so many buys. To be honest, always cop the merch. That is agreed, and that is facts. Hickley, your story, please.
Yeah. So this was, I think, around My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's a good time.
This is when he had the stage where it had like the mountain and everything. Like,
it's a great time.
Best show I've ever been to. And there was merch there. I kind of feel like at that time people weren't as crazy as like Yeezy stuff as it is now. But I do remember there was a line. I apologize to people that was there. I did kind of skip because it was
a big skipper. The return of the big skipper.
It was too long, and like when I got there, it was still like everything was just bought. So I ended up buying like a concert poster, which I enjoy, and
it counts.
A t-shirt for like my little sister that she still has from the show. So
that counts.
But no merch. They had like a sweater I wanted there so bad. It had like a rose on it.
That
Uh,
counts. Um,
but
Another question for you: how do we feel about artists stepping up their merch games? Like this, honestly looks like it could be sold in PacSun. It could be sold in Uniqlo. No shots. Just saying, they actually put in effort in this merch. How do we feel about that?
I mean, what's the quality like?
Is that where it
That's
counts? The quality is where it counts?
I think so.
Okay, Steve,
I
talk
think,
to
I
me.
think the blank matters more. I agree. I'm so tired of like things being printed on Gildan or Champion, and they're still charging like $120. Like that's
That I
Tiffany knows
$120.
how I feel about this, dude. Like the
What?
Life of Pablo merch was
What
literally
artists
on
you went to
Champion.
see?
yes, yes, it was. Wasn't Velo like that too, though?
Dude, V-Lone, Antisocial Social Club. I blame all those
Oh,
brands.
definitely.
They be printing on Gildan and Champion and charging like 80 plus, and that's like we as a society needs to be like not accept that. Like just be like, no, we're not gonna pay for that. I don't care if it's V-Lone. I don't
We
care
want-
if you want to be ASAP Rocky.
We want Pima Cotton.
Yeah, we want Supima Cotton on a custom blank.
A custom blank. Yo, can
On a
you
cut and sew
imagine
blank.
somebody walking up to the? Are these merchandise? Is this Pima Cotton? Can I feel?
This is
Can,
French terry
I-
cotton.
can I feel this?
I kind of don't mind it because
Like they're shopping.
I kind of don't mind it because sometimes like even like when you look at vintage merch from back in the day, they weren't printed at like on the best quality t-shirts. And I think it looks kind of cool it not being like on like a super high quality like piece of clothing like cloth. Like I like when it's like kind of like beat up and like it showed its years like you worn it, you know?
Okay.
I feel that.
I could
but
take
I
that.
still feel like blanks back then were different. Like a jerseys t-shirt from the 90s is not a champion t-shirt today. Like is not created equal.
But you know that was like the Gildan back then, even though Gildan was there back. It was like jerseys. Russell, I think, was
Yeah,
at one
Russell
point
goes,
was like
I'm just saying they don't make shit like they did before. Like there's definitely a decline in quality, in my opinion.
You don't make it like you used to. Malvadasm, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. Please forgive me. When I went to the Bad Bunny show, the only merch I really wanted was the hat, and it sold out as I was online to buy it. So I had to buy it for like 2 times the price by some reseller outside.
man.
You know what, Mal? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. The Bad Bunny show was one of them shows. That's one of them shows. That's one of them shows. But he wanted that. He went there with a purpose, and he said, "I'm going home with this hat." And he paid 2 times that price. Would you do that?
I mean, for the memory, yeah. If he plans to keep that hat for a long time, like this, that's the whole point of you buying merch. Like 10, 20 years later, you do want to like, oh yeah, like let me pop out this, like even with like
He's got that story to tell now, right?
Yeah,
He's got that
man.
story. He's got that story.
the old heads now got the Rolling Stones with the tongue,
Yeah.
the Kiss, like we want our stuff too, like
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
OVO, man.
Yeah. I feel
They
that.
got the Rolling Stones, and we just like stuck with OVO.
Oh.
Mhm.
Speaking of OVO, Mama, there goes that man again. Drake
Really?
wears unreleased Nike sneaker collab in a new colorway. Are we feeling the Drake Nikes? Are we
Man,
feeling the Nocta Nike hot steps?
no.
No.
Like he hasn't. The only thing I like that he released was like the Jordan stuff, but even that kind of like died out. The early like the Jordan 8, the Jordan 9 OVO collabs.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that he's been making like on his own hasn't been hitting. Like he needs to like get like an old silhouette. Like he
He
can't
needs to
just
figure out his hair first before he does shoes.
his hair.
It's like I don't know what the fuck that man be doing, but it's a grown ass man. Like I try to remind myself this is a grown person.
Oh my God. Mac Migler. All Drake's shoes are not it. All right, Hickley agrees. I guess I'm the only one here that has a pair of the Noctas. Yes, I did purchase the all white pair of the Noctas.
All
Yes.
Drake's shoes are not it.
I wore them to Los Angeles Lakers game. I was trying to flex on my new Noctas. By the end of the third quarter, I wanted to trade my shoes in like I was injured on the court. Those joints hurt. They're narrow. They're not it, as Mac Migler said. I agree. Mac Migler, you're right. They're not it. Now, since Steve was talking about Drake and his hair, what you think about this, Steve? Can I get some words? Can I get some words?
Hold on. Yo, Mac, that's including the Jordans too, bro? Like, I like those.
Yo, Hickley's still
Because I still have my pairs.
Hickley is hurt. So, Steve, Nike checking your hair with the braids, ain't it?
I used to see kids at school do that. Like they would get like the Adidas 3 stripes or like the Nike swoosh on them, but I feel like I need to get paid to do something like that. Like I just don't get why. I mean, I'm sure Drake is getting the check for that. And like he got like a Nike themed airplane too, low key. Have you seen his like?
I did see that.
He's a big part of his identity, but
I did
I don't
see
know,
that.
man. That just seems like annoying to take care of too. Like
Kill
you know, like
on
2 weeks later, that
scalp
shit
red
red
as
in.
hell.
You're gonna look stupid. Like
You're rubbing his scalp with a pen. Just
like
sticking it through.
what if you had dandruff and you have that in your head? Like
Yo, Kilvon said his scalp red as hell. Yo, they was trying to get that little bit of hair to get that little Nike, that little swoosh, that little. Oh man, I respect it. This shoe, I don't know what it's gonna do. Is it hitting? No. It does remind me of a Jason Kidd. If anybody agrees, it does remind me of a Jason Kidd. I don't think that's it.
Yes.
This was a big flex.
That jacket was fire.
This, my friends, I don't care what you say about that boy Aubrey, but this right here was a big flex.
That's fire.
When your jacket, can I play it again? No, I can't. Go back. One more time. Doesn't matter. Cool. When your jacket lights up in the background, like you got a battery in your back, you doing something. I respect that
but
part.
doesn't that kind of remind you of like those shitty shirts that they sell at like the boardwalk with like the lights in there? Like you never saw that stuff on like a boardwalk?
Mm-mm.
No, but
They got shirts with like electronics in there.
No, but the worst best gamer did say, will you be getting the matching lighty up shoes with that?
Yeah,
Walking
exactly,
around
dude.
looking like a big old disco ball. Oh man, I gotta respect it. Travis Scott, another Nike person. Yeah. So nobody's excited for Drake and his shoe shenanigans.
Nah.
Okay, that's cool.
Nothing Drake does is cool to me. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Like nothing.
Oh
Absolutely.
man. Okay. Go ahead.
How about the music?
The music. I mean, I'll still fuck with like anything. Like nothing was the same. If you're reading this, it's too late. Like that was when he was hitting, and then I don't know. And he came out with the Kiki, the little TikTok dances and stuff. Like I feel like Hotline Bling was like the beginning of the end for me liking him musically.
No,
Okay.
Hotline Bling was like one of the highest top charting like singles. But that doesn't say that like just because something sold really high means it's like good. But that album was solid, bro.
All right. Really quickly, let's switch gears. I want to put y'all
disagree.
on to something. I'm not sure if you guys know about it. I don't think Hickley watches it. Steve, I don't even think you watch TV. So I'm going to say, I'm going to sell you and put you on to HBO Max's newest show, and it's not here. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull it up. It's called The Hype, ladies and gentlemen. This show...
I was about to get ready for you to say Euphoria, low key. You're like, it's called Euphoria.
No, it's called The Hype on HBO Max. And this show features none other than, should I say his name? I mean, you see the man. Hey, Mr. Bad and Bougie himself, Offset, is on a game contesting show where you have to create fashion. You have to be a fashion designer, and you have to basically create clothes to see if you make it to the next round. This is season 2 of this show.
This is on HBO?
This is on HBO Max.
Huh.
Okay, so this is the hype. Right here we have Offset. Let me put you on. Right here in the middle we have Beffy. You guys might be familiar with Beffy. That's Christopher Union's wife from Union, Los Angeles. Yes, that's Beffy. Shout out to her. This is Speedy from Complex. Everybody knows Speedy, I believe. And Marnie, a big stylist that's been in the game for a very, very long time, who has styled the likes of Beyonce. You name it, she styled it. This show is called The Hype. They're in their 2nd season. It previews every Thursday, and it started on September 22nd. There's 3 episodes out right now. Now, the reason I'm talking about this show is because my good friend, shameless plug. Gotta give him a shameless plug. My good friend Khan, there's no post right now because he's trying to do his thing over, is on season 2. And Khan is a fashion designer. And this guy has been doing this thing for a long time. So it's really good to see that they're even picking people that's really working. It's really doing their thing.
Have you seen the previous season? I think, you know Alan King, A-Kings?
Yeah, he was on the previous season.
That's the homie too.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I know about the show. Yeah.
So that's why I really want to highlight this show, because this show right here, I don't know if anybody in the chat is about fashion and really wants to be a fashion designer or whatever the case may be, but this show right here is really tapping in to the fashion culture and actually picking people that are really about it. Shout out to Khan being on season 2. I hope you win. Shout out to you and everybody, every other contestant that was in this show, because I like this show. I'm a fan of this show.
I've never watched.
You can indulge now in The Hype. Steve, would you ever be a contestant on a fashion show?
I have nothing to prove.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Here we go. Everybody likes a Nike Dunk, right? Am I right? All right. I mean, everybody got a panda on their feet.
Are we sick of it now?
I mean,
because before it was like the rave, like everybody just wanted to pay.
Dude, I really need a pair of pandas, dude.
Everybody got a pair of pandas on their feet, right? So everybody's a fan of dunks. So let's take a closer look at the new eBay times Nike SB dunks. Hickley, I'm going to need you to take it away, and I'm going to need you to tell me that story that you told me offline about this Nike SB eBay dunk. Why does it look like it went through a meat grinder?
So the guy, when they gave him this like one of one friends and family, like not friends and family, they made him this like eBay dunk. He just decided to just cut it in half, and like did some like Frankenstein to it, kind of sewed it together type thing, and just like made it his design. And then like it was just interesting that Nike, I mean, it was supposed to be like an eBay thing. Nike's done shoes like this in the past. I think they've done like 7-Eleven. That was like exclusive to like only, employees or whatever reason. And they made an eBay one, and he just decided to just like cut it. And Nike was just like, we're gonna make a shoe out of this.
So being that he cut the shoe, now they made a shoe out of it with clear material, and basically looks like it was chopped in half, and they're gonna be re-releasing it.
Well, it broke some record, I think. The story is that like it was the most expensive shoe like sold on eBay.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So it broke some kind of like record. It was in the Guinness World Record. I remember like seeing it as a kid.
Oh,
like,
really?
I
didn't even
shoe. Yeah. And I feel like low key like they just doing the clear parts just to like continue that story. Like they want to have that title. But at the same time, I feel like it might go harder without the clear stuff. I don't know.
I kind of like the clear stuff only because I've never seen like I've seen Nike do like a whole clear shoe with the uh what's Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman,
Mm-hmm.
Air Force Ones and stuff, but I never
Nah,
seen
dude,
them
but if
do
you
it.
wear those, the invisible one ones, you're like your shoe be fogging up, man. Cause like
It does.
that
Like
I
I
don't know if I
never
want
seen
them
them
fogging
go.
up, dude. That's just me though.
I mean, that's gonna happen regardless. Like,
But yeah, that's
but
why shoes aren't clear though.
yeah, but I still like how they like. I never seen Nike just like chop up the back, like the heel section, and just have like the plastic piece there. I'm really curious on how like they
Oh,
actually
they have a
even
pair
like.
of Fragment threes. Did you see the Fragment threes that just released the Japanese exclusive? The heel cup is clear. It goes kind of crazy hard, low key.
I never seen those. The
Okay.
white and black ones.
Let me
No,
see.
he said the Japanese exclusives. You can put those in the chat for
I
us.
never seen it.
Yeah, I got it.
The Black Rose official says it looks like Ronald McDonald got a new pair of shoes. So we're not feeling these, chat friends.
Well, I'm gonna try to get them.
Let us know if you're feeling these eBay SBs. Me personally, not so much. Nope. Girelis says no. Okay. The worst best gamer, hot feet. Looks like hot feet. I don't know
I'm
if
saying
it's really.
yes.
Hickley's giving it a yes. Steve, what are you giving it?
Yeah, I'm copping.
I don't wear dunks.
He doesn't wear
dunks.
dunks.
No.
So, being that in that story that you did tell us, this shoe was fetched the most money on eBay, etc., etc. Do you think these will fetch a big deal now?
It depends on how much they make. Because I feel like if they make too many of them, then it's gonna end up like a lot of these dunks that sit. But
Hot
it
shit.
depends. It depends on all about the supply and who's wearing them too. Like I feel like nowadays the ugliest sneakers, if it's just limited and they got like the right people wearing them, it's gonna sell out.
Well, you know, Trav is gonna wear a pair.
You think?
Travis
I don't
Scott.
know. It's not really his style, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know. I think he might.
Hickley, will
make
you be
that-
wearing these shoes? These
I
hot,
would wear them.
these hot Cheetos.
Yep.
Okay.
And I want all the points, all the questions. Yo, why do? Yeah. Mhm. On my feet. Yep.
On my feet. All right. The people have spoken. Let's move on. Air Jordan 6 Donda West is being auctioned off. Hickley, tell me about the late great Donda West Jordan 6 being auctioned off.
Well, I'm not too much familiar with these, but I do remember them having a. There was like a rumor that Kanye also did a Jordan 6. Didn't know it was like a commemorative to his mother,
Mm-hmm.
Donda.
So this was before the whole Adidas, the whole Nike.
This was around that whole like. I think this was also around the time when he had like the Nike 180s, with the college bear on the tongue and everything.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So this is around that time.
Yeah, there's been like rumors about Kanye made like a Jordan 6, and I guess now it's out.
Oh, this does say it. It says summer 08 season. So this was in 08 when they did this promo sample of the Jordan Olympic 6. I guess Kanye made the sample and called it the Dondas in commemoration of his mother. Is that in commemoration or is that before? Steve, somebody can look that up. So being that he called it the Donda, and now I'm not sure who has it. Hickley, do you know who has it now?
Nike. I have no clue.
So somebody has this shoe and is putting, only 4 of 6 official pairs were put into production, and the Christie's is currently auctioning it off. Oh, they're only auctioning off a size 12 of this shoe. This shoe is since 08. It's
She passed away in
special.
2007.
2007. So this is in commemoration of his mother. Oh, it's even more special now. Will you be bidding on this shoe?
No.
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 Not your style?
I mean, I like the Jordan, but I'm not crazy on the design.
Steve?
I think there's like a rose on the back too.
Yes, there is.
Nah, low key, Kanye made like Jordan 6s cool for like a whole nother generation. Cause I remember when he was wearing the infrareds, like I wanted the infrared 6s when he was rocking the infrared 6s. But it's interesting to see like he definitely really liked the Jordan 6, cause there is a Yeezy, the original like Nike Yeezy. I think they tried it out with the 6 sole.
They
at
did.
first as
That's
well.
very true.
They did.
It's very
Yeah.
true.
So it definitely had like a big significance for like his style and stuff. But I can't see him ever wearing this stuff ever again. Like it just feels a little like mid 2000s for me. But it still goes hard. The shoe goes hard. Don't get me wrong.
So you don't think Kanye will ever wear Jordans again?
Nah, I don't think so.
Was it
I
like
think he might.
no? Was it 2 years? Yeah, it was 2020. He was seen wearing the court purple ones. That's one. I guess
I
you
don't
can
think we're
kinda
gonna
get
see him rocking the 6s like all the time.
Oh, a
Like,
6?
No,
Okay,
no.
yeah,
a 6
no,
and like
no,
an 8. Remember when
yeah.
he was rocking the Aqua 8s too?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He
Heavy
Definitely.
with
definitely put on a
Aqua
whole
8s.
generation into those shoes that was previously like people weren't paying attention to those.
Definitely. I don't think I would bid on this shoe. I do love the story behind it. I do love it being a commemoration to his mother, but I don't think I would bid. Can we just throw some numbers so that maybe next time when we come back on the show, we can say how much it went for? Can we throw some numbers? How much you think it's gonna go for?
I would say probably like 10.
10K.
Yeah,
Okay. Steve, got a number?
might even
I think
be
more. I think like maybe 40K.
40K. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
around 50 with mine.
Yeah.
I'm
a good 50.
The
I'm a good
Grammy,
50.
the ones that he wore in the Grammys, those Yeezys, he like group auctioned
all
those
black
for $1 million, dude.
You
see that? You
Hickley,
can buy a stock of that shit.
pick them pockets up, man. 10K ain't enough.
Are you
Somebody's.
Are you wearing it?
No, I'm not wearing it. I'm not gonna wear it. I'd put it on the mantle. I'd be like, see that shoe right there? Yeah, that's for Donda West. Everybody sees a giant, but the giant only sees giant. There's another shoe. If we want to take it back to dunks real quick, I personally,
What?
honestly,
No. Okay.
really have never drank this drink in my life. I've never done it. Doritos, Nike SB. I've never drunk in Doritos drink. I never planned to.
Usually find them in taco spots, like a real taco spot.
Hickley, are you
They low-key kind of go hard. I'm not gonna lie.
a fan of Doritos?
Yeah, they go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
it's
in
like
the blue?
it's like
What's
the
your- what's your-
Spanish
what's your
version of,
flavor?
like, Ring
It's
Man.
like
What's your flavor?
the pineapple. Actually,
There's a pineapple.
yeah, there's a pineapple.
They got mad flavors. You probably
Oh,
only
that-
see the orange.
oh, that
Orange is
changes-
definitely the most.
Oh, that
Most
changes
common.
everything. Oh, there's a
You
pineapple.
usually find them wherever you find like the Mexican Coke, where it's just like they use the different because they make them slightly different than the Coca-Cola we get here.
So that means that they're probably gonna just pick different flavors and throw them on the SB. Do you think that's correct? Follow?
Maybe. Do you think they'll use the logo? Is the logo going to be somewhere?
Usually logos are nowhere located on SBs.
Maybe in the soft
Even
liner.
the Ben and Jerry just had the cow print to let you know, like
Oh, but there wasn't no.
there was no official Ben and Jerry logo. So
You got those? You got the Ben Jerry ones or no?
no.
Because low-key, I was like, I wanted the box more than the actual shoes. Like the box looked crazy.
The friends and family box.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
okay,
shit
yeah,
was So
yeah.
cool.
The friends and family box was great. Do you think they will now get a big glass bottle and throw the Nike SB inside?
That would be fire.
Would be. I don't know how you're gonna get the shoe out, but
I probably wouldn't take it out.
you're just
I'll
gonna leave it
probably
in there.
I'll probably just keep it in there. That's like how they did with the remember they did the Babes with the Star Wars packaging? Where it's like how the Star Wars figures used to come in
Mhm.
packaging.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
yeah. So you have to rip it out like a toy.
They
Yeah.
had the Babes that way, like that too.
Yeah,
And I would just keep them sealed.
and you're just keeping them sealed. This is now memorabilia. It's now memorabilia.
Memorabilia until somebody wants to pay the high price, the resale price.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. These fragments. Oh, I thought those were the other fragments. Will you be purchasing these?
Depend how that looks.
All right.
Will you be purchasing? Would you be purchasing a beverage of this?
I will try the pineapple now. Yeah.
Word?
I'll try the
we gotta
pineapple.
get Jay on.
I
We
got
gotta,
you.
we gotta take Jay somewhere.
It gotta come with a
got
taco
you.
though. I can't just like drink it just to be
I got
drinking.
you.
All right. You got a
I
spot?
pull up.
On me, but first drinks on me.
Oh, can I try 2 flavors? I want orange too.
Yeah.
Orange goes hard. Orange goes crazy hard.
It's actually not far from that spot that we went last time. Low Fidelity.
Oh, okay.
It's not far from this. So yeah.
Okay.
The taco spot up there.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to actually might have to try that on air also. Might have to try that on air.
You
I'm gonna
should,
try
you
that.
should.
I've never had it.
With
I've never had that
sneakers,
drink.
too.
I never had that drink. Civilis and Nike reconnect for heat reactive Air Force One lows. Now, Civilis has done this before with a dunk. Am I right? Yes. It was a dunk where it was all black, but when you stepped outside and the sun hits it, no? Am I wrong?
You microwave it. Remember they threw
You microwave
was it? Yeah,
Well,
Jared
it's
Dudley.
deactivated. So
But
it
I
just
mean, you could go
any kind of
outside
heat.
it too in the
Man.
summer.
So it's just like those other Air Force Ones that they did. I thought there was something like different about them. Like I thought you purposely had to like put them in the microwave.
No, everybody doesn't have a microwave nowadays. Does everyone have a microwave?
I think everybody has a microwave. I don't think everybody has a dishwasher, but I think everybody has a microwave now.
But like, this is like new wave of air fryer. I know I'm getting
I
off on
think
a tangent,
everybody-
but
yeah, right.
like everybody's not.
Yes, everyone has like an air
Everyone's like,
fryer.
oh, I don't nuke my food anymore. Chat. You know
Right,
who nukes their
right.
food? Who is it? Are you using a microwave or using an air fryer in 2022? I just gotta know because I really don't use the air microwave as much as I used to, unless it's popcorn.
That's it.
Maybe, yeah. I really don't use our microwave like that.
Missing out, bro.
I'm an air fryer king. Ooh, G said air fryer is the best. Killon said air fryer. Oh, I got both. Jazzy said air fryer. Okay. Annette said meal prep. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. Hello. Air frying that bitch. Cool. So Civilis has a new shoe that you could put in your air fryer and heat up. And it changes color. Now this shoe is pretty dope. I remember the dunk was pretty dope. I didn't get it. I was kind of upset a little bit. Not really. My heart wasn't hurt. But this is an Air Force One, so this is even more me, and I might be even more hurt. What do we feel about this shoe, guys? And what do we feel about shoes that change color when heat hits them, water hits them? I've even seen when light hits them. All kind of things. What do you feel about that?
I love them. I was also with you, and I was also upset that I wasn't able to snag a pair of the dunk pair. But this, yeah. Now, so you're not gonna wear these like? Are you ever gonna go out at night with these?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
This is really only a daytime shoe. Like, don't have any plans later at night because you're gonna want to go home and change. Because you want to like show off the like, oh yeah,
Yeah, you're like, yo,
shoes
I'll be right back. I gotta go to my air fryer.
Yes.
Yo, you got a microwave in there?
He's like, nah, I need to put on my night shoes real quick. I'll be right back. I need to put on my night shoes.
Oh my god. The worst best gamer. Is it gonna mess up your shoes if you set them to the wrong bake button?
Nah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Nah, there's a video. Jared Dudley, doesn't from the NBA. Because they sent him a pair, he literally just like threw them in the microwave for like a couple seconds, and they were like totally different color. And I was like, oh.
Nah, but yo, have y'all ever had those pencils? Like when you were a kid, I used to get these like novelty pencils, like that would change color, like with heat. It has the same kind of technology.
You rub it with
don't
your
remember
thumb.
Yeah,
Pause.
they'll give you like stuff like that or like.
I
the scratch and
remember
sniff stickers.
that.
I feel like low key those stop changing color after like 3 or 4 months. If you keep doing it, so I'm curious whether these shoes they're gonna eventually run out of their special magic, whatever makes them change color. You know?
No, Steve. You're missing the point. It's an air fryer. It goes from microwave to air fryer, then it goes oven.
I don't think it goes in the air fryer.
I think it was oven. You gotta give it more heat. Now you preheat 425.
Dude, just throw them into the campfire. Dude. Just straight up light them on fire.
The worst best gamer. The science between a microwave and an air fryer are different. So I don't think the air fryer.
You don't think the air fryer works?
The microwave will work.
The microwave. Okay. All right. We'll take that. Oh, just in the building.
I will if I'm lucky to get a pair. I will show that. I will post a video.
You'll show those live on air?
I don't know about live on air if I get a microwave.
You can stick them in there.
Okay.
I'll post the video.
But it's not gonna be live on air. All right, so guys, listen. What we're gonna do soon is we're gonna start showing things live on air, showing our cops, showing our drops, showing our latest pickups. I'm talking fashion. I'm talking footwear. I'm talking music. I don't care. Maybe you're listening to something right now and you want to let the world know, hey, this is what I'm listening to right now. AKA right now, I'm listening to Kodak Black. What about you guys?
Kodak.
Kodak.
That walk.
Yeah, walk. That's my joint. Can you give the people a joint?
What? Spin around. Walk. That joint?
Steve, what are you listening to right now? I just want to know.
Let me look at what I've listened to recently.
Can I tell you the last record I literally listened to before I started my workday?
Okay, go for it.
8 Ball and MJG. Pimps.
You, my friend, took it back.
Brought it back.
You, my friend, took it back for sure.
Bro,
You took it back. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but there is a big dog here trying to get into the camera. Okay, so Steve, what are you listening to?
I listened to like this new it's not that new. The Kenny Hoopla with Travis Barker. He got like a EP there. I've been listening to like Glaive, low key. You know Jaleel? I've been into Jaleel too.
Okay.
I saw his One Loud performance. He went crazy.
Okay.
Maybe like some Central C too.
Central C. Okay.
Yeah, and also I've been listening to some like Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely. I feel like all the kids listen to this too.
That's what I'm talking about. Put us on. So here's the thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get some of these artists as guests on the show to talk about their fashion. I'm talking about any kind of artist, musical artist, painting artist, doesn't matter what type of artist. We're going to try to get some guests on the show so we could talk about the fashion that these musical artists or any type of artists are wearing when they're performing, when they're doing their music videos, what they were raised on, what they like. This is the type of interactive show that we definitely want to bring to the table here at Blue List TV. And fellas, I think it's time to sign out for the first run. What do you think?
Very, very important question from Black Rose. He asked, what is your dog's name?
My dog's name. It's actually in the chat. Was it spelled wrong? My dog's name is Jizza, the genius. Just spelled with a J. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Throw up the W's, baby. Throw up the W's. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I'm signing out for the first time. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. We will have a lot more to talk about, and we will revisit some of these topics that we did talk about before, just because I like to see how things play out in the world. Jay Yannick, I'm signing out, guys. Thank you very much. Hickley, say something to the people.
See y'all next week.
Steve.
Hey, have a good night, guys. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. I like that.